Shit. I love how nothing's actually working. Oh, wait. There's some music for you guys. All right, guys. Welcome to the stream. All right. I don't even know where to begin. This is an off-cycle stream. I've been thinking about Apex all day. I've had a ton of stuff to do, and honestly, I haven't had anything to do. Candy in the building. What is going on? So, Candy, did you get that new computer? Let's start there, and then we'll move forward from that. Guys, I want to let you know. For those of you that are in my Discord, which is like most of you, because you guys are an awesome audience and just keep coming back and watching these streams. For those of you guys that are in my audience, you may know that I had some bitterness a couple of weeks ago. I won't go through it, but I finally decided to sit down and restart my watch collection. And the first watch I chose was like $150. And it's basically one of the watches that I lost. It's not even close to all of the watches that I lost, but it was $150, and I was like, I'm not going to spend that much because I'm cheap. So I thought to myself, I want to get 5 watches. And I want them to equate to be about $150. So I've bought 2, and Mags is just dealing with this 100%. So my second watch came today, and I am so ecstatic by this watch. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. Let's see if we can turn it in there. This is a watch that I've been wanting for a very, very long time, and I found it on Amazon, and I bought it. I'm not going to buy another watch for 2 weeks until I get paid again, and then I'll pick up another $30 or $20 watch. Watches are not about the price to me. They're about aesthetic values, how they look, and basically how I can match them and just wear them. So do they look good? It's never been about aesthetics. Also, if you're thinking about buying me a watch, I do not like watches with the Roman numeral I. I have an issue with that. The Roman numeral for 4, in my opinion, is IV. So those are the only type of face watches that I like to get. Otherwise, it's gonna trigger me, and that's never a good thing. But anyway, check out this watch, dude. This is total nerd watch. Basically, it's an LED watch that gives the time. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this watch. I haven't set it up yet. So you got this computer and you haven't set it up. Like, how long have you had this computer? Let's ask the audience. How long have you had this computer? I know there's a delay, so I'm gonna have to wait for it, but I just wanted to show off my watch. Super stoked about this. So I actually got 2 watches. And then I'm sure my next payday, I'm not actually going to buy a watch. I'm actually going to repair a watch. Which is this watch right here, which has a broken band. And this is actually one of the only watches that I saved. I had 2 watches that I saved, and my father gave me another one. My goal is to get to 5 watches, basically to be able to wear a new watch every day to work, because I'm crazy like that, and that's the way I like to roll. So if I fix this watch, I've got my father's watch, I've got the 2 other watches, I'll only need 1 additional watch, and that's it. My watch collection is started, and then I'll just depend on my wife to buy me more watches in the future. So I'll have my 5 watches to wear to work. I also bought some new belts. They came in Amazon. Basically, guys, couple things. I'm just trying to reinvent my image here. I had COVID and was sick as shit. All right, you get a pass. You get a pass like Val Kilmer gets a pass in Top Gun 2. All right, that's where I'm coming with this one. I'm coming with this one with you get a pass because you got COVID, but you need to get that shit set up because I've been jonesing for Apex for a while. And in all honesty, guys, I haven't been playing a lot of games. I had a coming to Jesus moment the other day, and I've been focusing on that. Also, I got promoted at work, and I'm extremely swamped. It's nothing that I can't get through. It's just that I had to get a bunch of stuff done at work. So I'm coming more to the point, and that's one of the reasons I'm buying the watches. I figured, hey, I'm no longer a peasant. I have to look the part and everything along those lines. So I was buying like jeans, and I bought new boots. No, not cowboy boots. Oddly enough, I'm trying to do this on the cheap. So I picked some boots up for like 40 bucks off of Amazon. They look really cool. So I got those coming. They should be here tomorrow. I got the watches. I don't have enough watches to wear through the entire week. I'm going to have to wait 2 weeks. I'll get this one fixed, which is my EcoDrive. One of my favorite watches, by the way. If you ever have to buy a watch, a Citizen EcoDrive is well worth the money unless the band breaks. And then the band is fucking $65. And only one band fits this. I can't swap this out. Like all my other watches that I buy, like I'll buy a cheap watch for like 20 bucks. And it'll come with that shitty alligator skin band. And I can just swap it out. I can buy a nice leather band for it. And I can take a $20 watch and I can make it look like a $150 watch. Just by getting a good band. Except on this. This band... I don't know what I'm going to do in the future, because I'm getting this from like an aftermarket Chinese place to get the band. They say it'll fit, so, but yeah, it's very specific to this. But EcoDrive watches. If you buy an EcoDrive watch, turn around and get one that actually has a standard 20, 22, 24 millimeter band, so you can swap it out. So you don't run into the same problem I do. What's the new stuff on the wall? What new stuff on the wall? I'm missing a sound panel. It fell off. I meant to get the stapler out and staple that back on. Wait. Are you talking about these? If you're talking about these have actually always been on the stream. They've just been in a different area. Those are actually Da Vinci drawings. They were, when we were in El Paso, they were hanging up on the stream. And basically, Da Vinci drawings, my bad. Those are the patents, because we had Da Vinci drawings, and I don't know what happened to them. I think they got stolen. Anyway, these are the Wright brothers patents to the flying machine. That's what those are. So, yeah. I've actually got 4 of them. And one fell. It's fine, though. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, yeah. We're slowly getting there. Joseph, you're drinking with me, man. It is time to hit it. Hit. Let's go. Guys, we're going to get into some Apex Legends tonight because I really just want to shoot somebody. I have decided... I can't neglect gaming, but I can't spend my whole day gaming. Because if you've been paying attention to Discord, I walked by the mirror the other day and I had, to me, it's a big gut. To anybody else, I don't know what you're gonna say, but to me, it was a big gut, and I don't want it. So I set myself up with a 21-day challenge that I would work out. Now, last time that I decided to work out, I actually had a personal trainer who actually taught me how to work out. So props to Eric out there in the universe. I took everything that he decided to do and I sat down and I developed a workout plan for myself, and I've been sticking to it. It's a 5-day workout plan over 21 days that we're going to be driving through and just having a good time on. Today was day 3. And my legs don't work because Eric taught me you do not skip leg day. No matter what. You drag your ass to leg day. And that it's a very core foundation. So I did not go at 4 a.m. this morning. I wanted to go at 4 a.m. this morning, but it is also my day off and Max's day off. And I was like, no. I went back to sleep. I cuddled with my wife. And... I got up. What time did we get up? You got up at 7. I got up at no, you got up at 6. At 5? Okay, so I got up at 6:30. And then it was kind of like a drag ass. You've been to where the Wright brothers' first flight was? See, I'm a total nerd, and I would love that. I don't know why we didn't go there. I blame my wife. Piss poor planning. Why did we not go to where the Wright brothers' first flight was last time we were in North Carolina?
We went to Washington.
Oh, Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right. We went to Washington, D.C. Still, cool ass trip. All right. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, leg day. So, I did leg day today, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, but every single time I go up and down stairs, now mind you, our apartment is on the second floor, so we have to go upstairs, which means I came out of leg day and had to battle stairs. Got upstairs. I think Mag said I was pale and looked like I lacked oxygen. It's awesome. Oh, fuck yes, dude. Either way, I got through leg day. We'll see what tomorrow holds. I'm back on chest tomorrow. And this was day 3 of my challenge. We'll see what day 4, day 5, day 21 holds. Basically, I'm trying to lose the belly fat because I took my measurements, and I'm just going to be 100% brutally honest. My gut was 2 centimeters? Fuck, I forget. Hold on. Let's look. Nope, not that one. That one. Here we go. These are my measurements on day 0. Now, every 7 days, I will take my measurements just to see if I have any progress or anything along those lines. At day 7, I'm not expecting much progress, okay? But my chest was 93 centimeters. 93 centimeters. Okay? My stomach was 96 centimeters. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the stairs almost the stairs have almost killed me multiple times today, Jules. Multiple times. I got the moonshine out and a less toxic drink. Well then, hit it, girl. Let's see if we can't get Jules drunk on stream tonight. All right, but yes. So my stomach was bigger than my chest. I'm not a big guy to begin with. If you guys have seen previous streams with me standing next to normal people, such as, okay, Rage isn't normal. He's obscenely tall, but I'm not a big guy. I've never been a big guy. I don't want to be a big guy. I don't want to get all buff and fucking scary and shit like that. That's not what I'm aiming for here. I would just like to increase the mass of my chest while decreasing the mass of my stomach. Why centimeters and not inches? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Centimeters give you a more definitive answer, especially when you're looking at gains and losses over a shorter period of time. Now, if I was going to only measure myself once every 30 days or once every 60 days, inches would be a really, really good calculator. But one of the things that I'm doing is I'm taking my measurements every single week after the 5th day. Now, if you look at my training routine, you'll notice that this is week 1 of the 21 days. And I've pretty much broke it out into 5 days. And because there's 2 days of rests. So basically, every single week, I'm going to be adding more and more exercises to this. Right now, currently, I'm probably in the gym for at most... Oh, shit. I forgot to switch that. Let's try this again. Let me show it to you again. Okay. So, as you can see, I have everything, like, laid out. And basically, this is just week 1. And I'm like, okay... So, you know, week 1 of the 21-day challenge, I have circuits broken down, and I am only targeting certain things per day, and I've only got basic stuff here, and it's because I'm weak, and yeah, I'm not used to working out. I don't want to kill myself. I still have to go to work when I do these workouts and everything else, so it's a very low-impact workout, but at the exact same time, what I do is every single circuit, I increase the weight. I increase the weight by 5 or 10 pounds all the way until I burn out at the end. So I'll go 15, 25, or 15, 20, then 25. So on and so forth and so on and so forth. And every single week, I'll be adding more and more exercises to these circuits. So, and you can see every single day, I do 10 push-ups. I do 10 sit-ups. and I go forward from there. So I'm building it up. So yeah. And I'm doing centimeters because at the end of every single week, I'm going to measure myself again to see if there's any gains, or in my case, losses, so that I can keep track, and we do centimeters because, there's not going to be an inch loss. That would just be devastating. You're like, oh yeah, I'm at 66 inches when I started it, and 1 week later I'm at 66 inches. That's just messed up. So yeah. That's why it's in centimeters. That was a very long explanation. I am terribly sorry for the long-winded explanation, but that's just the way my brain worked when I made the entire workout plan. And then, like I said, I'll be adding to the workout plan, and the reps will increase too. They'll never get crazy. There'll never be more than 15 reps. And the weights will increase as well. Even though that's not on the plan, it's when I look at it, I see, okay. And I started super small. Because last time I was working out and I had the trainer and everything, I'll never forget, like, I wasn't allowed to stop. Like, if we were doing a circuit and he handed me some weights, let's say he handed me 25s and I was doing dumbbell flies or something like that, and I couldn't do them anymore, he is like, drop the weights. And then he was right there with like lighter weights. Like, I had to keep going until I finished the circuit. And anytime that I would reach the point of failure, he's like, drop the weights, and lighter weights would come in. And I'm doing the exact opposite here. I'm starting with a very lightweight and working myself up to a heavier weight. And if I reach the point where I reach failure, I know that I can always just drop back down to a lighter weight and continue the circuit and make sure that I hit the reps. Because there's nothing wrong at all with... There was a point in time where I was sitting there trying to do dumbbell flies, and I started with a really high weight, but I wasn't at my reps yet. I hadn't reached my total reps, and I was using these little... I think they were like 2 pounds each. They were little pink weights, like those little yoga weights. And I'm like, ah! And, but I finished the circuit, and yeah, so I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm just working myself up. Aaliyah asked, who's older, you or Mags? I look older. I'm actually younger. Mags is older than me. So, but she looks way younger than I do. Mags is like a perpetual fountain of youth. She's not even paying attention. Hit it. All right, guys. So tonight, off-cycle stream. Just want to screw around. We're going to play some Apex. It's probably, and no, I'm not even going to say probably. It's going to be bad. Gonna be fucking awful. I haven't played this game in months. I've been playing Lost Ark, and up until like a week ago, I haven't even played Lost Ark in like a week. I've just been focusing on work and then this 21-day challenge. The last time you guys saw me on stream, I was cooking cupcakes. That was an awesome stream, by the way. I want to do more of those. I'm excited about more of those. I'd like to do some more cooking streams. I feel like some of you can learn a lot from cooking. I'm not going to say I'm Gordon Ramsay. I'm nowhere near it. But I know how to cook a lot of stuff. And I like to cook. Like, cooking is fun. Oh, speaking of cooking, I'm not, like, today, like, I was making this killer lunch for me and Mags. All right? And I had made extra because I wanted to save this, because I was baking like Yukon potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots. I was gonna top it off with some purple onions, garlic, all simmered down in oil, salt, and pepper all over the place. And I reached into the oven, and I do not have a very good baking sheet. I have a very cheap baking sheet. And I was pulling it out, and the baking sheet, because of the heat and the weight, warped, and it freaked me out, and I grabbed it with my other hand, okay? I just reached out and grabbed it. Mind you, I just took this out of a 450-degree oven and grabbed it with my hand. Well, chaos ensued after that. I'm not even gonna lie. I burnt myself, and what do you think happens when you burn yourself? Your neurons fire, and you jerk, dude. All of that went all over the kitchen. It went on the counters. It went on the floor. I was speechless. I think I yelled "fuck," and then I was just quiet. I was so quiet because I was just appalled by what happened. By all of our lunch just went on the floor, and I was just like, it was just thinking about it. Just brings back bad memories. Motorcycle outside. And Max comes out, and I was like, don't worry about it. I got this. I spilt our lunch. I burnt myself. She goes back in the room because she came out to help. And I was like, no. And she looked at my face. And you guys have all made that face. Like I fucked up. I will fix this. And I'm just like, just leave. I'm mad. I was super upset. My lunch is all over the floor. It was all over the counter. And I was just like, I was dejected. I was seriously dejected. And then all of a sudden I realized two things. One, I need to get a better baking sheet sometime in the future. I'll wait till next payday, and I'll invest in a good baking sheet. One that doesn't warp and twist and do all kinds of crazy stuff. I thought we had one, but I guess not. I thought we bought a good one. A good baking sheet should cost you around 16 bucks. The one that I'm using probably cost me like $4 or $2 or $1 at the Dollar Tree. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, I burnt the shit out of my hands. I dropped lunch all over the floor. It wasn't all the lunch. I was making a protein and everything else. So we had like chicken and stuff that was still cooking. That was just the side. And it was like sweet potatoes, carrots, regular potatoes. It was great. And it went all over the floor. And that happened. And I love my wife because she came out and she was like, how can I help? And I was just leave. But good news. Some of it landed on the counter, which I had just cleaned. So I scraped it back on, and I put that bad boy back into the oven with those sliced onions that I had going. I had a beautiful red onion that was just marinated in olive oil with garlic. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm cooking this, and I'm going to give this to Mags. And I gave it to Mags. And she was like, after all of that, she was like, the chicken's really good. And I was like, really, the chicken? But I had made enough for extras. I haven't played in months. Scared to play because it'll be bad. Yeah, no, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I'm kind of on the same thing. Actually, I'm updating Apex right now. That's I don't know what it's doing. Hold on. Let me close this out. It doesn't want to update. Let me see. Let me try this again. Get back into Apex here. Maybe. Yeah, no, Apex does not want to load. Let me quit Origin. Alright, let's try this shit again. Apex Legends. Yeah, I was waiting for Apex to update. See what we got. I love Jules because she like defends me in Discord because I'm not paying attention to Discord. I'm paying attention to the stream. I'm paying attention to all this other stuff. I can't watch Discord at the same time, but Jules can. Jules, when I stream, Jules becomes the Discord moderator. She will just translate everything into Discord. It's great. I love it. I love it. No way, dude. Apex is being a bitch. Hold on. It's not even running. Funny thing is, in that 20 minutes that I told you I was going live in 20 minutes, I started the Apex update, and I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Let me shut down Steam. Oh, there it goes. Here, I'll show you. Carry this over here. All right. So it looks like and it dropped back to 0. Why is my Apex not? Skirt. Dude, don't say that, dude. Mags will be like all over that shit. Dude, why? There it goes. What is up? Why is it doing this? Never share your password. Okay. That's great. Maximum download rate, no limit. Default screen. Automatic game updates. Well, I haven't had Origin open, so I didn't get automatic. Since I wasn't playing. Okay. Dude, I have no idea why Apex is like doing this. It's like it starts downloading and then all of a sudden it just stops. I mean, it's almost got a gig. I don't know if it's bouncing servers or what, but when I checked it right now, it was at 0 of 0%, and now it stopped again. Come on, Apex. I don't even know what this is about. Apex is being a bitch. I'll tell you that, dude. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on this and we'll just, we'll keep streaming. I might have to go make a drink. All right. Skirt, skirt, yeet, yeet. We're gonna have a couple drinks. We're gonna play some Apex. It's 6:32. Because I got this watch. May have to restart it. I know, dude. I don't want to, though. I did restart it. It's almost got a gig right now. It is downloaded right now. I'm at 2%. But yeah, it just keeps quitting and then restarting and doing all this jazz. I will update my graphics drivers right now on stream, which is a big no-no. We gonna eat some pizza? Yeah. I'm okay, so let's talk about diet. All right. Let's talk about diet for a second. Because you guys know I got this gut, I want to get rid of it. I'm gonna try to work it off. I started doing a workout routine. And I want to bring this up because I didn't inform Mags at all. I just fucking was just like, I'm 3 days into this, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, because she asked me yesterday. She's like, hey, do you want to pick something up while you're out? Because I was bebopping around the town and doing the me thing, because I am the hunter-gatherer of our household. I go into the world. So I left work and I'm out in the world. I'm buying things like toilet paper, because I went to the store the other day and I went to buy toilet paper and I ended up just buying salad shit and eggs. And I forgot the toilet paper. Anyway, long story short, I had to go into the world and I had to go buy toilet paper, and then I decided to buy some rum because on my plan, let's pull the plan back up. As long as we got time, we might as well go over this. So if we pull the plan back up, down here at the bottom, we see that my diet, okay? 2 eggs and a bowl of cottage cheese, fruit optional. That's actually what I eat every single day for breakfast. I always eat cottage cheese. We go through a lot of cottage cheese in this house, and it all goes to me. I mean, I buy giant tubs. I eat it every single day. It's one of the things that keeps me full and keeps my energy going. And I'll usually have about 2 eggs. It really depends on how I cook them. And then the fruit optional, I was like, I'll buy fruit. And I bought strawberries, and I was all like, I'm gonna turn these into cupcakes. I'm gonna make strawberry cupcakes. I bought all these strawberries, and I was just, because we're in California and strawberries are on sale right now. It's because it's the season. It's like the cheapest fruit you can get. You can get a shit ton of strawberries for like fucking pennies. And I was like, all right, I got all these strawberries, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make more cupcakes. Anyway, protein shake as a snack. I've been pretty good with that one. High protein salad. This is what I did not inform Mags about. I did not inform her that for lunches, I will no longer be going to Taco Bell or going out and buying stuff. I will just be eating a high protein salad with like chicken or steak or cottage cheese. By the way, if you haven't had cottage cheese in a salad, it's really good. And then for dinner, we subscribe to a food service, and it's called Every Plate. And it's a really, really good food service. I haven't really had a problem with them whatsoever. They send you all the ingredients and you just cook it. It's and honestly, I think it's cheaper than like eating out, and I almost think it's cheaper than grocery shopping. Yogurt for me, right? Yogurt. I'll take yogurt. But yeah, so, you know, whatever you eat. So this is my diet, and I forgot to inform my wife, and I was like, oops. And I told her right before stream, I was like, hey, I gotta let you know something. I was like, because she asked for food yesterday, and I was like, I'll go to McDonald's. And she's like, are you not gonna get anything? And I was like, no. And she's like, because you're gonna starve yourself. And I was like, no, it's not because I'm starving myself. I'm eating. I'm just not eating out. So I was like, you know what? Instead of having a bunch of processed food, I will only eat the food that I cook. And that's the way that I'm going about this 21-day challenge. And personally, I hope this develops. I know for a fact I will finish this 21-day challenge. It's in my nature. It's in my character. If I have a goal, I will reach for it. Leg day sucked. Yes, I started late today. And yes, I'm in a lot of pain. But I do know that will eventually go away. Tomorrow is chest, and then back to shoulders, and then 2 days rest. By the way, on the rest days, guys, I do not stop push-ups, and I do not stop sit-ups. I will do those 7 days a week. I will belt out 30 sit-ups, and I will belt out 30 push-ups. And then on week 2, that actually increases to 36. It goes up by 2 reps every single week. So week 1 is 8 and 10. Week 2 is 10 and 12. Week 3 is 12 and 14. Week 4, and I continually go up in reps. So yeah. But I just barely informed my wife about this thing right now. Okay, we are currently sitting at resuming again with Apex. Come on, you sorry son of a bitch. We may not be able to play Apex tonight, which is kind of depressing because I've been thinking about this all day. All day. Like since this morning. Since I worked out. While I was working out, I was thinking about Apex. And I was like, it's time. Fool, it's time. It's time we got back into Apex. Also, if you guys see some flickers, don't panic. I'm updating my video drivers. You're starting keto again soon? Good. I love the keto diet. Most of the time, all the snacks that we eat are all keto. Like, we have literally trained ourselves over the years that the snacks we eat... I had a fucking cupcake today, and so did Mags. All right, it's not all keto, okay? Sometimes you make fucking cupcakes. But 90% of the time, we eat keto snacks. Like, Mags was hungry this morning, and I just brought her a fucking plethora of fucking... I brought her like a meat and cheese plate. I was like, here you go. But there's crackers in there, but... I mean, keto is one of those things... You're not supposed to eat carbs, but I think I would sit there and argue that keto is not the greatest diet if you're going to exercise. And if you're planning on exercising, I don't think keto is a great diet. I think if you're planning on exercising, you need some carbs. And when I was with my personal trainer, and you're going to hear me say this a lot because I hold this guy in such a high regard. Like, I honestly think, like, one of these years for Christmas, I just need to text him and be like, hey, dude, what's your address? I need to send you some fucking socks or something. I talk about you a lot. I think you have to restart everything. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because it'll end the stream, for one. 2, I don't think that's the issue. And I'll tell you why. Because it's still actually trying to connect and disconnect and do all this other shit. But anyway, back to Eric, my personal trainer. When I was working out in about my 3rd week, you know, we would weigh me every single week. This is why I take my measurements and weigh. And he was like, you're losing weight too fast. and at that point in time, I was pretty heavy. And he's like, you're just losing weight too fast. And he's a personal trainer. And I was like, and I told him, at that time, I was like, dude, I'm not, I'm pretty much doing keto. He was like, you need to have like a fucking muffin. Or no, what was it? What was he told me to eat? A bagel. Yeah, he was like, after your workout every single day, he's like, you need to have like a bagel and cream cheese. And that's just my physiology. I'm not going to say, but I don't think you should cut out carbs. I think you should cut down on carbs, but I don't think you should cut out carbs because I think carbs are a very important right.